Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your reading for Saturday the 9th of February. I think I've got that right. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate you coming on board. Oh, Ace of Cups just come flying out. Very nice. I have a little bit of a croaky voice this morning. I've been up for a little while but I haven't had a cup of tea yet. It's there. I want to say thank you to those people who've donated to my channel. It's such a beautiful sentiment and I can't even, it just bowls me over every time. So thank you. I don't want to mention your names out loud because I'm not really sure how you would feel about that. But I do want to say thank you for, I don't know, just making the effort for doing that. And for you people who want personal readings, I am taking personal readings. You can have a YouTube video for around about 30 Australian dollars at the moment. I will be reviewing my prices, but because they've been fairly popular, I was sort of reluctant to do that at this time. If you want a face-to-face reading and you're not in Australia, we can do it via Skype or Messenger, both on video options. So it does take a little bit to try and work out timing, but it really is worth it, and I love doing the face-to-face readings. Alrighty, let's get cracking. Alright, I have the Five of Pentacles coming up first here. Now this is a little bit of a sad card because it talks about being left out in the cold. I always feel like it's very spiritual loneliness. It's like that real deep loneliness you get with inside yourself. Sometimes it can just be about, you know, a little bit of depression, a little bit of low grade sort of sadness. Behind that's the Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So it looks like someone snatched away your happiness there after you'd put a lot of work and effort into a relationship. So for some of you, that's a bit of the mini story this morning. Okie dokie, let's get going. We have the Three of Wands coming up first. Now the Three of Wands is a card of waiting. It's knowing it's coming. You're trusting that it's coming to you. You know it's happening. You can feel it. But you're waiting patiently, waiting for something to change here. King of Pentacles. So maybe some of you are waiting on a King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, because you are waiting. Now the King of Pentacles is a man who can be a little focused on his money. He likes his earthly pursuits, but he's very down to earth and very organised, very structured in his thinking, likes things done in a certain way. He's persistent, but he's plodding. So he's always seen as a slow person. Okay, and we have in the Seven of Cups here. So the Seven of Cups can talk about delusion, illusion, or confusion. Sometimes there's too many cups on the table and you have no idea which one's right, which one's wrong, what one holds. So when somebody offers you a cup of love, you're never really sure what you're getting. That's the whole idea here. For some people it can have, you know, multiple options, not really getting what choice to make. And for others of you, this has a very dreamlike quality. So it's like you don't always sort of see things for what they really are. Sometimes you see them through your dream eyes, which means that, you know, a lot of things can be just an illusion, but you're seeing them differently. I guess this sort of feeling always makes me feel of the, you know, like the relationship between the narcissist and the empath, when the narcissist really is very clever at putting up the mask to entice. They're showing me the spider in the web. Entice someone into their life by pretending to be somewhere they're not. So that sort of always has that dreamlike quality as well. And then we have the Five of Cups here. Now the Five of Cups does talk of, you know, look, she's so intrigued with those cups that she's not seeing the man behind her with two cups. And I think this particular card is ridiculously accurate in that it really does show, you know, if you don't look forward, you might miss out on something being offered to you. Seven of Pentacles here. So the Seven Pentacles is a card of waiting. It's another card of being patient and waiting for things to grow. And I've seen this in readings a lot in the last couple of weeks, where Spirit is really saying, you know, we need to learn to have patience, especially when we're waiting for love to come in. Because if we're not patient and we're impatient, then we may rush something and end up with one of these cups that has something in it that we don't really want. So being patient and understanding Spirit and the universe are working things out for you right now. So it may not be a quick process. It may be that the person that they've got earmarked for you has to sort out, you know, tie up their own loose ends before they move forward. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Swords. So I feel like with the cards we have here, some of you are feeling quite sad and quite anxious that things have been very slow in your life. Things haven't come to fruition on any level at the moment, and maybe you're sort of a little bit having sleepless nights, worrying about, you know, things coming to you here. You're waiting. There's lots of waiting here. Okay, so then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Sorry, the Page of Pentacles here. The Page of Pentacles is a card which is obviously a very young person. So it could be you're dealing with a young earth sign. But it's a person who brings messages. Now, these messages only ever come in the form of letters, texts. They're very small. They're nothing significant. But the thing is, this can be around work if you're expecting work to come in. It can be around hearing something that you've been waiting on for some time. The Page of Pentacles, I always say, always reminds me of a return of karma. It's almost like that gift of whatever you're waiting to get back. You know how sometimes people will say something to you and it sort of makes you realize something or changes something for you. Those are the sort of gifts I always see with the Page of Pentacles, like sometimes that peace offering, but it's very much a matter of those intangible gifts, those things that you hear, those things that you see, that make you sort of change. Or yeah, there are so many things here. It could be that somebody, you know, says you're looking fantastic, it's the best you've ever looked, and all day you're walking around on, you know, cloud nine, feeling so good about yourself. They're the sort of gifts that he brings. Okay, so we do have an Ace of Swords here, and the Ace of Swords talks about a brand new start, one of clarity, one of real clear understanding here. I love the Ace of Swords because it always sort of, it cuts through things, you know, it gets rid of all the crappy stuff you've got in your life, and it brings you around to a brand new beginning. It's really funny. Did you realise that when you lose weight, your glasses are too big? Because just the last couple of days, I keep noticing my glasses falling off my nose. It's quite funny. The Eight of Cups is here. So you're walking away from something and towards this Ace of Swords here. So it looks like you're walking away from all this sort of, I don't know, illusion, delusion, confusion, whatever it is. You're walking towards this Ace of Swords here. So it's like you do understand, you know, with these sleepless nights and everything, there is something coming to you with this spread. I can see it's like everything is moving towards you, but it's just King of Pentacles. It's plodding along. It's just very slow. So if you're waiting for something to come into your life, whether that's love, whether that's a job, whether it's money, whether it's some sort of answer to something, it is coming in, but it's coming in very, very slowly. Now, for some of you, this could be, of course, waiting for love to come in. There's quite a lot of cups in this reading, so I don't doubt for some of you this is about waiting on a relationship, a return, a reconciliation, whatever it is for you. I think the universe is just saying here that it is coming, but you have to be patient and you have to sort of bide your time and fill your time in. Don't be filling it with sleepless nights. Try and find some way to, you know, keep yourself distracted, keep yourself busy, because it's definitely on its way to you here. And at the front here, we do have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups has got a cup in her hand. So some of you could be waiting for an offer from a water sign. Again, could be anything. Could be work, could be love, could be an offer that you've put in for a house maybe and you're waiting for something to come back. Whatever it is here, you will get this offer. It is on its way to you. However, it's taking its sweet time. So this is a time to be patient. The universe is seeing this as a gift, you know, that this gift is coming to you, but you just have to wait it out. We do have a couple of cards of patience here. And remember, we have the Five of Pentacles up the front. So it does talk about, you know, feeling a bit low and a bit flat at the moment, but not losing faith and trust that the universe will provide, and it is coming in for you here. I'll put an oracle card on that. I think, you know, that there's a real implication here that, you know, perhaps some of you have dealt with things in the past that haven't been real. Some of you have perhaps sort of accepted things because they've come when you've been rushing them, or you've been trying to rush them along, and of course the universe doesn't work that way. And if you're rushing into love purely because you want a relationship, then what I see here is you're going to get more of this delusion. So it's like waiting, knowing that the universe is bringing in the real thing for you. This is, you know, I think some of you are still sort of looking back at the past and being regretful here too, which is not helping. It's about moving forward. Like you've got this clarity now, you know what it is you want, you've put in the work, and you're ready to sort of bring in something that's right for you. So the card we've got here is successful completion. And it says this is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey, but for now take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. See? That's exactly what the reading is saying. So just be, you know, be faithful. Be true to yourself. Understand that it is happening. It's just happening in divine timing. And I know some people say, well, what is divine timing? Well, that's the universe doing its work, and you just be impatient for it to come along. That's all divine. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.